Okay. Says we're live. Let's get that back. Okay. All right. We'll wait for a few minutes and let people get in here. If you're watching on YouTube, scrub forward until you see me start doing something. I think everything looks pretty good right now. Getting a pop-out chat. Make sure you're on live chat. On my stream, I don't think it matters that much. Hi, Tambit. Good to see you. It's been a while. Hope everything is going well in your world. All right, putting on my sweater. It's crazy because one minute I'm hot, next minute I'm cold. So, anyway, I am just not prepared today. Hi, Dee Dee. Let me roll up my sleeves because I'm going to have some matte medium out and I don't want to get my fuzzy. I have a really fuzzy thing. Hi, Sylvie. Well, thanks, Tambit. I appreciate that always. And there's nothing wrong with lurking. I do that a lot. Unless I come up with something smart-ass to say, in which case I have to jump in chat, which is pretty common. So we're going to glue today because we don't have the energy for anything else. This is the book, Dee Dee. The Big Nothing book. It's, I don't know how much it's a little over 11 inches. And the thing is, I probably bought it and it had cellophane or something on it, so I couldn't really test the paper. But the paper in here is, I'm sure it was sold as a sketchbook, but the paper is absolutely garbage. Garbage paper. So it's not really good for anything but gluing. But I've done different things in it, and I'm going to show it here in a minute. I'm going to show just a couple Happy Mail things. Hi, Terry. All right, Terry, your Zentangle cards got set out. Everybody's got set out except Rachel. And I don't know. You come up with deadlines, and then the Postal Service jacks with people, because I think it came the day after I had mailed everybody's stuff out. So then I felt bad, but I mean, I'd already waited a week, so should I feel bad? I do. Speak of the devil, she just walked in. Hi, Carla. Hi, Rachel. I was just saying, Rachel, that I felt bad that it was like the day after I had swapped out all the cards that yours came. And this is how, this is how yours came. It had U.S. Customs and Border Protection exam tape on one end. And, yeah. So that's, I'm sure, what the holdup was. And then I felt bad. Yeah, the comedian. She gives me a run for my money, Dee Dee. But anyway, I'm going to show you cards, Rachel. And you said don't send them back, but I think I'm going to send you something anyway because I think it was Saturday of this week. I don't remember. Robert was gone one day. I don't remember where. Oh, it was probably Friday. He went and mowed, and I had made, I think I'd shown you guys, well, I did it on stream, how to make these little holders for the ATC cards that have like 10 in them. Well, I ended up with a ton of ATCs, and I knew when I did this that by me keeping one, it wasn't going to be able to fit in. And I thought, well, I'm just getting screwed out here. So, yeah, somebody got the $20 bill, Rachel. So anyway, while Robert was gone that day, I went ahead and made myself a new card holder. I use the same design and everything, so that I could keep them all together. Which I could have put them in the notebook, in baseball cards, but I don't know. I just like this. And then I could keep like the little envelope and stuff that, who was this? Peggy Fitzmaurice. And I'm not going to show them again unless you guys just want me to flip through them. But yeah, I made myself a bigger, better book. My design is flawed a little bit because I can't tuck it in, but it's okay because it keeps them all together. So I thought, Rachel, since you kind of got screwed, I would just go ahead and send you the extra one of these that I have. You got your ATCs over the weekend, Kathy Berg. Hi, by the way. Hi, Kat. Hi, everybody coming in that I missed. So I probably will put your address to work, Rachel. And I didn't keep any of the extras. I did have some extra, I think one extra from CB. I don't know. But anyway, the way it worked out with the swap, because Janice Johnson sent a bunch in and she said she didn't want any back because she doesn't have room. So, hi Kathy's World. So I had a ton of cards left over after I did the initial swap. So it turned out that everybody got 7 rather than 5. So you actually got back more than you submitted. But that is thanks to CB and Janice Johnson sending in extras. And then everybody, you know, there might have been some people that just sent in 1 or 2 extra, whatever. But we ended up where everybody got 7 extra and I had 1 left over. So that was all. Hi, Barb. Michelle. So, fun little project in the books. It's a done deal. So anyway, let me go ahead and show you Rachel's. That the U.S. Customs and Border Patrol opened. She sent me some cool stickers and a note, and she said there was a $20 bill in there, but there wasn't. So, somebody she bought lunch for somebody at U.S. Customs and Border Protection. So I hope they got something really good with it. Okay, Kathy, I can do that. Actually, the big sheets I did end up putting in my Zentangle book, but I'll write myself a note right now because that's actually a good idea, Kathy. Got myself a note. I will do that. So, anyway, let me finish showing you this. Positive vibes only. Carpe diem. More love. Enjoy this sweet moment. And they're silver. You guys can see that. They're very cool. So those will go in the Beast. And then there's all this fun stuff in here. Little Zentangle worlds. I think I actually used a couple of these this weekend, Rachel. Alright, and hers were all different. So let me just show them and flip through them quickly. Look at that camera focused right away. And these are coins. Yep, there's another one. I'm going to do some coins. I really am. I like them. And I want to do some white on black, too. So good job, Rachel. See, and she sent in more than was requested, so I would have had a few more to give out. So I have to pick one of these to put in my book. I'll probably do the tan, because I ended up liking this one. She put yours on this one, but in all honesty, I kind of think I'm going to keep the one on tan because I ended up really liking that. Well, actually, if I'm not sending them back, I guess I get to keep them all, right? You're much kind. I hope they choked on the Starbucks. Well, I was just putting on my nice hat for 2 minutes. That's about as long as it can last around my world. But Rachel, I will definitely do something and use your address, because I do feel a little bit bad. I can't blame you because, let's see, it doesn't have a date on it, but you had been telling me forever that it's on the way, it's on the way. So I don't doubt for a minute that you, yeah, they just screwed you. That's pretty much that. I gotta leave that out where I do something with it today. And then the other thing I got in the mail was from Miss Dee Dee. I love getting happy mail from Dee Dee because she always sends me something goofy. Oh, okay, I get it, Rachel. Well, aren't you smart? So they could add their own? That actually is a pretty darn good idea. But you guys saw these on Dee Dee's stream, the snarky comments. So I'm going to try and use some of this snark that I've got laying around here today. Internet, be as good looking as you want to be. Instant messaging, like going out, just not really. I love that. Love, it's a special kind of stupid. I think that's true when you're young. I'm not sure that that's true when you get older. Boys, just like training a puppy. Only not as successful is what I would add. Not as successful. Drama, get some in your life. Well, this one, I don't know. I think this one I need to put a big red circle and a slash across. Ain't nobody need more drama in their life, right? Television, leading producer of Couch Potatoes since 1951. And I am proud to announce that I am a darn good couch potato when I want to be. Money, who says you can't buy happiness? That is so true. So we're going to try and use some of those today. And then these little cartoon people. You can't always get what you want, but I can. Don't let life or the dessert tray pass you by. A letter from you would be greatly appreciated. My new mailman's got a great set of buns. Oh, which reminds me, my UPS guy's back. Just a little hi from me and the hair from hell. My motto, you can never be too rich or have too many cookies. I agree. I know I'm not perfect, but I'm so close it's eerie. Yeah, mama. Sometimes a cheery smile can make your day, but usually it takes money or sex. That doesn't go on there. News about me? So you know it's thrilling. I got a life once, but it turned out to be this one. That's me. And I'm okay with that. I like it. Yeah, hunky UPS guy is back. Apparently he went on vacation with his family and failed to tell me. But that's good. Here's a bright spot in what was probably a boring day. Take an envelope and stuff it with a letter to me. What's new, your boobs, tush, or face? Nice days are for wimps. Just think of this as a mooning in an envelope. I think I have a perfect place for these. No hurry, none of this is going to change your life one teeny tiny little bit. I know, right, Dee Dee? Going on vacation, not checking in with me first. What the hell is wrong with people? And Dee Dee, I did try this weekend to work on your the cat zine, and I got nowhere. I was so frustrated with myself, but all the stuff's still sitting here. So, yeah. We'll see. Thanks, Rachel. Yeah, they're great. And then, I don't know. I guess it was Norma sent me some of these. So, this is my favorite. I do a thing called What I Want. I'm sorry I don't take orders. I barely take suggestions. Why do people send me this stuff? Hi, Arlene. Stop being a fun sponge. I'm starting to think that I will never be old enough to know better. I think I thought that a long, long time ago. You had too much. I won't give you an F. Thanks, Dee Dee. Well, and okay, I told you guys last week that I may not be on today because the kids were coming, and so I was getting ready for the kids. And then I think it was Thursday night, which they were supposed to be here yesterday. Jamie called and said we might have to reschedule because his daughter got an invitation to go with her mother and her other grandmother to Vegas. And so he was kind of feeling me out for what I thought about it and would I be mad and stuff like that. And what he should know better, because I don't get mad. I just don't get mad. It's fine, you know, we can reschedule. I'm not doing anything anyway, so I don't know when they're coming, but yeah, we rescheduled that trip. So I hadn't done a whole lot to get ready for him, honestly. At least I hadn't bought a ton of groceries, so I'm sorry. Did I roll my eyes out loud? I picked treat, duh. I'll try being nicer if you try being smarter. Your crazy is showing. You might want to tuck that back in. Swearing, because sometimes gosh darn and meanie head just don't cover it. Dee Dee, that doesn't sound like me at all, does it? Hi, Joan. Dear Santa, I was naughty and it was so worth it. Procrastination gives you something to look forward to. I'd rather have a bottle in front of me than a frontal lobotomy. I like that one. I'd rather have a bottle in front of me than a frontal lobotomy. You had one job. Yeah, and I have these calendars, so I can pick out more of this stuff too. You can't have everything. Where would you put it? Sometimes I feel like that, you know? Working with Julie Andrews is like getting hit over the head with a Valentine. I can believe that. Stupidity is a personal achievement which transcends national boundaries. So, yeah, I like the snark. You had one job. All right, so that's what we're going to put in the book. And the book, like I started saying earlier before some of you were here, I'll show you what I did at Dee Dee's this morning. I didn't do it very long, but because Dee Dee painted hers and did hers really good. But I love drawing along, whether it's with Dee Dee or Kathy Arbor or anybody who's drawing on their stream. I like to draw along. So this is my sea dragon. Dee Dee did hers really pretty, and I may colorize it yet. But this is just in a sketchbook where I'll draw anything in here. There's the armadillo I drew, the chicken, or the rooster, whatever. So, yeah, this is just a sketchbook that I'll draw anything in. Doesn't matter. So there's my sea dragon. And there's my seahorse that I just stopped too early. But I can always go back and play with them. Hi, Teresa. Yeah, I love to draw along. The picture of the sea dragon was very cool. Dee Dee's was very cool. So I'll leave that out and I'll probably get back to it later. And then I showed this book earlier. I think I got this at Hobby Lobby and it was in cellophane. So I didn't get to feel the paper, but the paper in this book is garbage. It's really bad. I don't like it at all. Even drawing on it is a pain because you can't erase, which may be good, you know, for drawing. But I started using it back when we did the string art. Remember, we had all those FW inks from Hobby Lobby sale. And so I just did a bunch of pages in here with the string art. So you can see in the backgrounds of some of these, the string art is back there. Because after you do the string art, it's like, okay, I got that. Now what do I do with it? Especially in a book. Tear it out and throw it away. So I had just started gluing junk on top of it and making like art journal background pages. So that's what I'm going to do today, is just glue some more stuff in here. And maybe someday finish some of these pages. I don't remember. I remember doing this on stream, but I don't remember if it was like a JB5 or what. Hey, Judy. But that's probably the only finished page in this whole book. But no worries, I got plenty of stuff to glue in here. And I want to finish this one. I love trash art. There's just something that feels so good and it looks so good. But I thought this would be the perfect place to keep all these, what's this woman's name, Maxine? To keep these in. Let's see if I'm going to have to paint a white place to put them. Maybe not. I don't know. But that's what I decided I'm just going to put in here as a bunch of snark, because why not? Right? But I've got to go ahead and finish this side of it. But I won't make you suffer through that, because I can't remember how I did the black. If anybody's been here that long and remembers how I did the black, I must have just painted acrylic paint. Drawn the circles and painted acrylic paint. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, see, I've got more stickers than, than I've got. Anyway, a couple of these things I'm just going to go ahead and glue down right now. Now, that damn butterfly has been floating around here forever. And now I've lost it. No surprise there, boys and girls. And this was, I don't remember what. This is like gauze that I dyed and then glued down. But it just feels so weird. Did anybody see what I did with that big ass butterfly? Sometimes I just crack myself up. Go figure. But I got out napkins. I got out the snarky calendars because I buy them when they're on sale. I cannot believe I lost that in 2 seconds. How do I do that? How do I do it? Really, you guys. All right, well, I'm going to glue this stuff down first. And the butterfly may or may not turn up. I can't believe I lost that. Jeez. So now it's just going to be a lot of gluing stuff in. Do you want to see my glue water, Dee Dee, to see if it's as nasty as yours? And this is just tissue paper, so I don't feel like I have to do it front and back, you know, or because it'll just absorb up. And other than that, you guys, I haven't really been doing much of anything. Last week was spent, you know, getting ready for the kids who aren't coming. Well, at least not right now. And Arden a little bit here and there. And what else? Not really a whole heck of a lot of anything. Oops. Nobody cares if it rips because it's just junk anyway. And if it's wrinkly or stuff, on this book, I don't care. Other books, that might bother me. This book, don't care. Not even a little bit. Now, boogers on the page, that I don't like. Ain't nobody need boogers. Which reminds me, do you guys follow Mike Rowe on Instagram? He had nose surgery. And just when I thought I couldn't love Mike Rowe more, I think that's what I said, what I meant to say. He talked about his nose surgery. I laughed so dang hard, I couldn't stand it. Hey, CB, gluing in my book. Gluing in my book. And Mike Rowe is probably the only celebrity I follow anywhere. But he is, in my opinion, so worth it. I even like his mother. I could get out the gauze and put it on here too. Hi, Darlene. Anybody I missed? I know I'm missing people. Right, Arlene? That was your response was my response exactly. I didn't know if I should be laughing or gagging or crying. But I ended up laughing because he found it funny. So I was good with that. What are you looking for, Robert Vaughn?
Something snagged on. You want one of these, or do you have the hands free?
Nope. Thank you anyway.
Okay.
I'll eat ice cream later. Maybe. Maybe not. Now these two pages side by side don't necessarily match, but that's fine. I don't care. It's just using stuff that I've saved for whatever crazy reason. You watch a lot of his YouTubes. I watch every one where he has any kind of conversation with his parents. Did you see the one about the ham? Honestly, that one was killing me. I have to take off this sweater now. I'm hot, cold, hot, cold. I'll put it back on here in a minute. Ouch. Okay. We got that taken care of. Still looking for the butterfly. Don't know what happened to him. Let me hit this with a heat gun. Oh, I see it. Woohoo! You know what I should have done is gotten the some stencils out. I might run in and get some. All these pop-ups really annoy me. He did a TED Talk? Oh, I'm going to have to go watch that. I hear you, Arlene. What was it? Was it the Returning the Favor one? I love that show, too. Of course, it wasn't really a show. I don't think it ever appeared on TV. It was just a social media thing. All right, give me just a minute. I'm going to go grab some stencils, and I think the way I'm going to marry these two pages together, because I don't know why, I kind of like double page spreads. I'll tie it together with stencils, right? Hi, Orla. Good to see you. BRB. All right, today is going to be a messy day. Lots to clean up. But that's okay. We'll endure. I'm going to use some of this Color Shift paint, I think. Is that going to be dark enough? All right, I just grabbed 3 color shifts, or 2 color shifts and a dark blue. And the box of small stencils. Oh, you can't ever go wrong with a good circle, right? And these are always good because they're small. All right, chances are that's probably all we're going to need here. We'll see. This is a good one too. All right, that's probably good enough for right now. Starting to stack stuff on the floor, so pretty soon I will be stuck in this corner. I won't be able to get out. There'll be too much junk. Yeah, stencils are always good to tie things together, in my humble opinion. And I'm not that big of an art journal person, but I do love playing with the stencils. Yeah, one that looks like a petri dish, like this, CB. Yeah, Dee Dee should have this. If she doesn't have it, she needs it. The purple probably is not going to work good. If you're not familiar with the Color Shift paints, after you put them down and they dry, like the purple, it goes on looking purple, but then it changes to like a pink. So they are cool paints, I have to say. Trying to pick a color that's going to tie this whole mess together. Let's go with this one. Did I get a sponge? Let's see if I have a sponge somewhere. another good thing is, there's one. I just cut the ends of these off. I don't try and wash them. You cleaned out a drawer the other day, used Florida Sort, and decided to draw it instead of putting it away. That sounds like something I would do. I go in to organize in the kids' room where I keep my excess stuff. And I go in with the idea that, oh, this will take an hour, 2. Next thing you know, I've been there 8 hours, but I've looked at everything I own in there. At least touched it. I'll just use the craft mat. Alright, hope I like this. Okay, I'll try and make it where you guys can see it. I'm hoping this color shift paint will be dark enough. We're going to see. Just barely there. I think it'll be okay. Can you guys see it? I can pull you down a little bit. Has anybody ever mixed regular paint in with the color shifts? $15 of the color shifts. Did you get all the colors? I don't even know if I have all the colors. I think actually Eileen sent those to me. They're not something I would normally buy. Alright, we're going to mix a little bit of the dark in with it. The color shift. Yeah, I like that a little better. And I'm doing this side first because this side isn't quite dry. Yeah, I'm going to be a mess. You don't have any? Yeah, see, I wouldn't have probably bought them because, one, I'm not much of an acrylic painter. I mean, I use acrylic paints here and there in crafts like this, but as a rule, I don't use my acrylic paint sets that much. I used to use them for other craft things like, well, just painting, but yeah. But I wouldn't mind trying one of the acrylic paintings that Kathy Arbor does. Just trying one, see how I would do. Maybe I'm feeling a little bit more confident since I can watercolor a little bit. Yeah, this is going to help. I'm glad I mixed them too. I like to be able to see it. Does anybody else feel like they have to count how many times they've done this stencil to make sure you got an uneven number? I know it's stupid, but yeah. You think it's time to start sewing again? Yeah, I'm not getting my... CB says no, she doesn't do that. All right. I'm wondering if I should do splatters. I'm going to put that butterfly down right now while I still have it. Let me hit it with a heat gun real quick so I just don't smear this up. Okay, you guys say you don't. I don't know where that started. I know Paula used to always count. You know, she had to have an uneven number. That's probably dry enough. And I'll put a piece of deli paper just in case some of that matte medium isn't dry. All right, and for the longest time since I did this page, Carla does, okay, I do if it looks off and always end up adding one more. Okay, Kathy, yeah, isn't it funny? Ever since I did this page, and it's been years, believe me, it's been years, I have wanted to put this butterfly on there. I don't know why, especially if I'm going to turn it into Snark. But it's going on the page right now. Now this I really don't want to rip, so I'm going to be a little bit more careful. And I think this butterfly I got, well, I think I still have some of the, see, I just ripped it a little bit. I don't want it to rip. I think I ordered this tissue paper from Zandra, actually, a long time ago. Alright, now before I get too carried away and start over brushing it and ripping it, because it looks like it, see, I just can't help myself. Ugh. Stop, stop, stop. Hey, Tina. Yeah, I like this butterfly on this page too. But before I really screw it up, which I already started to do down here, yeah, I gotta stop. Should I maybe not do Snark on this page and do something nice? Which would be out of character? This I need a little bit more. This edge didn't get. I hope you're okay, Tina, because God, shingles, I've never had them, but my grandmother had them. I never felt so bad for anybody, so Get well soon, my friend. That's a pain. Thanks, Tina. These are pages that have been done in this journal for a long, long time, so I'm just going to try and do something to finish them. Alright, we'll see if that's dry enough, and I'll try and trim up the edge. See, that's what I think too. Get some rest. Do something nice and put a note on it that it's there for snark relief. But it's at the beginning of the book, CB. Well, I could lead people astray. See, this page needs some really light on it. I'm not sure. This was that bleeding tissue paper. Which I still don't... no snark on the butterfly page. Oh my gosh, you guys are so nice. That's the third time. I'm really wanting to finish this page too. Just do the extra circles. I think that would just put you guys to sleep though. So we'll just keep going and see where this thing ends up. I do like this page a lot. I really do. I like the colors. I like the depth. I like everything about it. This one needs some stencils or something on it, so let's stencil it. I think I'll use the animal one with black. It's got white on it. I splattered white somehow. I don't know how. I'm wondering if I should do black with that. I'm going to try and stay away from circles on every page. You tried to be snarky, but butterflies are beautiful. I know. Yeah, don't give it to your kids. Dee Dee, stick your hand up to the camera. You want to see my wrinkles? What the hell, my lifeline? Is that better, Dee Dee? You might want to, Tina. I hate that, but... Yeah, especially when, we've all kind of had to be away from our families for a year anyway. It just doesn't seem fair. You know what? I'll try the purple color shift on this since I've got the purple and the pink. If I don't like it, we'll move on to something else. How about that? Well, the shingles are just the chicken pox revisited, right? So it's not like your immune system, it's always in you, and it's whether or not it flares up is my impression of what shingles is. Let's see how this works. I may not like this color shift at all. Too late, right? Oh, that's okay. Now when it dries and the light hits it, it should shift colors. It should have kind of blue in it, I think. It shifts to pink and blue. Yeah, I like this stencil a lot. Read chat. Hi, Jacqueline. Yeah, chickenpox in a form of herpes zoster. Okay, well, there you go. See, I learn something new every day. So learning to slow down and chill out was the answer. Well, then I should be fine because I don't have a problem chilling out. And yesterday, sometime over the weekend or Friday, I don't remember which day it was. It was over the weekend. I, rather than swallowed something in my mouth, I inhaled it and ended up coughing my rib cage up, and I must have pulled a muscle or something because everything right under my rib cage hurts. So this weekend I was really trying hard to take it easy. Yeah, this is a good stencil. It came in a set. Probably from China, so, and I always try and make some of them go off the page. I should have gotten a pail of water to put these in. It'll make them a whole lot easier to clean later. I know some of you don't do that, but my anal self doesn't have. Everything's from China. Yeah, but I try my hardest to make sure I don't participate anymore. It's hard, though. I'll say that. It's hard. I think I told you guys about the toaster. I wanted a new toaster. And I had a cheap Chinese one before, because I treated toasters like I treat coffee makers, like they're disposable. When they just don't work well anymore, you just throw them away and go get a new one. So I decided I was going to find a toaster that was made in the USA. It seems to me, Dee Dee can probably correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I researched for literally 2 days to find a toaster that was made in America. I never did find one. But I did find one that was at least assembled in the USA. So I ended up getting that one, and I probably could have walked into Walmart, which I don't go there anymore if I can help it, and bought one for $8, and I ended up spending $60. But I have to say, you guys, I freaking love that toaster. I love it. It makes the best, most perfect toast every time. Every time. And the settings work. It's awesome. And everything's even. It's the best thing ever. This one does look underwater, doesn't it? Purple seaweed in a crazy background. I like that, though. The worst is when I pay extra for Made in America and then find Made in... yeah, Arlene. No, I'm glad you went and got your medicine, Tina. There's no point in jacking around with that. All right, let's see what else we can do while we're here. Okay, we already did that one. It feels pretty dry now. Hopefully, well, that paint isn't going to move anyway, so it doesn't matter. All right, so we can sometimes, like, since I did the string pulls on this one, it almost forces you into a color that I'm not necessarily crazy about. So I think on this one I'm going to look You guys are just probably going to laugh at me now. And that's okay. I don't mind being, oh man, that didn't work out so good. I don't mind if you guys laugh at me if you want. This is like a whole bin. Let me move some of this stuff off. This is craziness. Alright. I'll yank the ones that are just sitting on the top. Okay, all that and all this. I'm going to pull the camera back out so you can see. It's all napkins, you guys. All napkins. And they're going to have to go on the floor too. So let's just look what is just sitting on the top. Laugh away. That's why I need to use some of them, Dee Dee. This is not neat. This whole thing makes me nervous. And when I clean in the bedroom, no matter how much I try and organize it, yeah, there ain't no organizing this crap, I don't think. Tell me if you see a napkin you like. Or a color scheme more than anything. I don't even care necessarily about the design. Dee Dee, I remember Dee Dee using this one. And I did this one before. I like the succulent one. That's a really pretty napkin. Alright, I'm going to put that one aside. If I don't use it now, maybe I'll use it later. Okay, this one. Now see, goes with that. That goes in Christmas. This one's really pretty. See how big that bad boy is. Okay, and I do pull all the backing off. That one could be okay. It would lighten up that whole page and get rid of that dark background. Let's see about that. I do like this napkin. I like the colors more than anything. Let's see. The red poppy. Yeah, I like the wolf. I don't know what book the wolf is in. But I used that wolf before and it's very cool. All right, this over, I like this one too. Over this background, oh, I think that'll be good. It'll lighten it up, but you'll still be able to see some of the darker through it. I think I just salvaged this page, boys and girls. Now, because I'm going to do the whole spread, I think the best thing to do is probably, just thinking, I'm going to cut it in half. All right. You have to think about this stuff, you know, just doesn't happen magically. You know what? What the hell am I doing? I have a water brush and 2 hands. I can cut this bad boy in half in about a half a second. Duh. Sometimes it just takes my brain a minute. Because I don't necessarily care about straight edges, right? It is pretty. So I'm thinking do opposite corners like that, and then the excess just go ahead and use up in the middle. That's what I think I'm gonna do. Hey, Julie. All right, here we go. We're on it. Napkins are kind of finicky, so I'm going to have to remind myself to not overwork it, right? Oops, you know what? I should do is put a piece of deli paper down behind it so I don't make a mess everywhere. Because I'm famous for that. All right, now we're moving. I'm just moving the excess over to the other side of the page. Got to move fast when you're doing this. This already has a tear in it, so I've really got to be careful. All right, maybe if I use a card and just kind of lay it down first. I might have better results. This one is busy, so I probably will not use stencils on it. I don't know. We'll see how it turns out. I'm glad I'm using them, though. It is almost time for a new glue brush, you guys. I know I say that every time, but it really is. This is like painting with something solid. There's no give at all. So far I'm doing good. I haven't ripped anything. Woohoo! Alright, we'll move that one aside and we'll work over here. The string art was fun, but what the heck do you do with it after you do it? I could never figure that part out, so that's why we're doing this. It's like, what am I going to do with that now? But it was fun to play with the inks. All right. Come on, don't go on there all crooked and stuff. You're just about ready to make me mad. There we go. There's almost zero chance that I'm not going to have wrinkles in this, so. And blue paint. I just put it in the blue paint too, so that's really cool. All right, we're going to make that wrinkle just live there. All right, let's try and smush it down once more. I can see where there's bubbles too. Don't necessarily want bubbles. All right, well, other than a couple of wrinkles, that's not bad. Pretty happy with my bad self. I do need to get the bubbles out right now though, because if I let this dry without getting the bubbles are never coming out. They're gonna stay forever and ever. And I don't necessarily want that. And I'll read chat here in just a second. After you get the matte medium going, you really kind of got to move fast. Do you see that? Let's see if I can rip that off right now. Nope. All right. Here's how we're going to deal with that. We're going to tear a sheet out of the glue book. We're going to cover it and smush it off. That's how you deal with that. In your youth used to install sheet vinyl, we just take a stick pin, pop the bubble, and flatten the vinyl. I think that's how they did the, not on my new car, but on my old car. I think that's pretty much how they put the tint on my windows. I watched the guy do it. He was so good. But yeah, he could just get that bubble right out of there, just smooth it right down, put some soapy water on it, boom, done. And honestly, you know, you see some cars that the tint looks like crap after not very long. That tint on my windows, I literally kept that car 25 years. That tint on my windows looked as good the day I got rid of the car as the day they put it on. Alright, this piece might be a little weird to use. Of course, I don't really care. I'm going to say, because it's got the paint now that's going to show through, but we're not going to care about that, right? Right. We're so vintage, aren't we, Tina? Yeah. You know what, though? I don't care. I'm good with it. And things from my childhood make me happy. I mean, not necessarily my childhood, but my misspent youth. All right. Let me get out the baby wipes. There's no bubble emoji? Somebody better fix that soon. Alright, I should have done this 10 minutes ago. Life would have been happier. Alright. Done. It's hard to really see the flower design, all I've really done, and I'm wondering now, well, I'm going to go ahead and do it anyway. I'm going to set the book aside. I'm going to take the edges off because the edges are really hard to hide. Pay attention when Dee Dee says that about like cutting your collage material. A straight edge is impossible. It's the first thing I would look at every time. It's like, why didn't I do something about that straight edge? Torn edge is always easier. Actually, talking about vintage and things from your childhood, I was on Twitter this morning and somebody asked, what is the first video game, it said date yourself. What's the first video game you remember playing? So what are you guys's? My very first one was Pong. We got Pong for our TV, where you just sit there and hit that little white ball back and forth. Well, I could sit and play that stupid game forever. Okay, look at you guys. Pong, Pong, Pong. We had Pong. Isn't it funny? Which indicates we're all of a certain generation around here. Because some of the people on there, like, their answers made me laugh. Because the games that they were talking about were games that my kids played when they were young. So yeah, my oldest video game that I remember was Pong. Alright, I'm going to put that up near the top. Yeah, we'll do that. So yeah, we're all a bunch of old wenches, that's all I got to say. But still better than the alternative, so don't whine about it. The TV came with yours. It had one remote control you had to share. Yep. Well, fortunately, I don't think my brothers ever really cared about playing the video games. Maybe Gary did. And maybe the younger kids were just too younger. I don't remember, but it didn't seem like I had to fight with them too much about playing Pong. Like, they were just like, why are you doing that? They could never probably understand it, where I was just like, I get to play first. They were probably outside TP in somebody's house or something, you know. All right. We're just going to ignore the paint on the back. I think it's just going to disappear and we're not going to see it. At least in my mind. And there's a piece that is blank, so I'm not going to worry about it. Just not going to worry about it. I love foosball too. Yep. Foosball. And we had also, it was a tabletop game, and I remember we got it for Christmas, and it was air hockey. I freaking loved me some air hockey. I could kick your butt at air hockey. I don't know if I could anymore, but I loved air hockey. And I don't remember if that was like the whole family's game or if that was one of my brothers. I really don't remember. But I did love air hockey, I have to say. But most of the time, honestly, my mother made us be outside. We didn't get to be in. Foosball is a blast. Yeah, I like foosball. But I never played foosball until I got older, like in college. I don't know if it was a thing when I was real young. I remember foosball in, you know, like bars and stuff like that. I don't remember foosball at home. Well, I do remember when they made the home tables. We never had one that I remember. We had air hockey. All right. Well, that page is definitely a freaking mess. You loved air hockey? See, I loved air hockey too. Really, Tina? That's crazy. You were good at foosball. I think I could play. I don't know that anybody who was doing a match or anything would have invited me to be on their team. Okay, I'm going to... Some of this over here needs some more matte medium, and hopefully it's not dry enough that it will still absorb through. It's dry enough that I can scrub like this now without having to worry about tearing the napkin. Ah, man, the good old days. I like these days, though, too. I am not the least bit unhappy with where I'm at in life, you know? I don't long for my younger years. I'm just okay with whatever. I've never, ever had a time in my life where I've been able to be so carefree. That's for one thing, you know, as I am right now. So that's a huge blessing. Alright, I think I got rid of it. We're going to find out when it dries. That's for dang sure. My glue water is starting to look like Dee Dee's lab experiment. A little disturbing, but it's okay because it'll get washed here in a while. This is But Ugly page. I like the colors though, so I don't care that it's all crazy. Considering what I started with, this page is so much better, right? Oh, how cool is that, Rachel? Now, see, one thing I've never ever liked motorcycles. Yeah, I like the pops of green too. The pops of dark color, yeah, that's cool with me. And the place where I got that purple paint, I can't even see it now, so that's good. And there's the blue paint, but with all the other darks, it doesn't matter. Oh, Jax would be good therapy for your hand if you have limited use. Yeah, absolutely. See, I think games like that too make your brain work quickly too. So, and I try and make myself do brain games a lot. I don't know if there's anything to that whole thing about use it or lose it when it comes to your brain. I think if you're destined to lose it, you're just going to sit around drool on yourself, so it doesn't really matter. But we'll see. I mean, time will tell, right? I'm not going to worry about it. Did Dorothy come in? Well, how you doing, Dorothy? Oh, no, Joan is saying. Dorothy says hello to y'all. She is watching but can't message for some reason. Okay. Well, hi, Dorothy. Hope you're out of the hospital and everything's going well. See, I used to be addicted to the crossword puzzle in the newspaper. That was the one thing, when I stopped getting the newspaper, that was the one thing I missed so much. Because the crosswords that you buy aren't anywhere near as good as the crosswords that came in the newspaper, right? And for a while, I also missed the comic page. Other than that, I don't miss the newspaper. We totally disguised that page, dudes. I can still see, you know, parts of the string art. But yeah, we fixed that page. The weird thing about this page is it looks so different on camera than it does in real life. I don't know why that is. Thanks, Dee Dee. Why is that? Because I look down at the page and it's just like, oh, that's a bloody mess. And then I look over at the camera, it's like, well, that's not so bad. Alright, so I can keep gluing napkins. Let's see what else we got going on here. I'm going to leave that there because it's dry and it's probably not going to stick, but I'm not going to test it. I don't know. I think this is an old stencil that I just stuck in here and let it dry, and that's how this design cap happened. This is Magical paper towels, which I really, really like. And it needs some stenciling or splattering or something on it. Now this page, there is zero hope for this page. This one here. This was a clean-off page for the jelly plate. Yeah, some of these papers, there's just absolutely no hope for. So it's definitely going to take a napkin or something to salvage that. Orange and pink. Janet and Dee Dee can change copy weight paper to cardstock weight with matte medium. No lie, CB. Tilt it? You mean the page I just finished, Dee Dee? Tilt it? Is that what you're talking about? Like this? Well, this paper is garbage for anything other than what I'm doing with it. So, I don't remember this. This actually, I do remember this. This was dryer sheets that we put Magicals on and then glued it down. It's different pieces. And it feels so weird. It feels so weird. You could sand wood with that. I like this page too. I think this one is really cool because the way the tissue paper kind of folded and made different layers, but you can still see the string art in the background. I really like this page. And that's probably, yeah. See, I've still got to cover those. This was yarn. String art yarn. Cats in the Cradle, yeah. What's the other one? Jacob's Ladder, where you tie the string and take it from each other's hands. I love that. Well, now this looks usable. What is this? That is usable right there. We're using it. This, I had to be doing magicals on tissue paper for these pages, and I just stuck them in here so someday I would glue them down. Well, someday is finally here. I'm going to try and put these down, but the truth is, if this magicals isn't completely dissolved, this feels like 2 pages. Maybe it's already got matte medium or something on it. Yeah, baby, we're using these. I like the colors on these, so yeah, we're going to use that. Just put it over. See, I'm afraid it'll show through that. Let's see if we've got a color that it would work with. I think we're going to do that one because it's got the orange background. Ah, thanks, Dorothy. And thanks for passing on the message, Joan. All right, we're going to go ahead. I'm going to tear it. Well, I'm going to say this feels like it has matte medium or something on it. I'm going to go ahead and tear this up, and we're going to smush it down in pieces. So there'll be some light, some dark. Yeah, that's what we're doing. I love using stuff that's been around here forever. And believe me, this isn't all of it, you guys. There's more in the bedroom. It's just put away really nicely, so we don't want to get it out. See, this has to have matte medium on it, I think. Alright, and I'm going to do this one, which doesn't have matte media, just to give it some light colors here and there rather than those intense colors. We'll see how that'll work. And I should have more than enough material here. And if the magicals move, oh well. Sucks to be me. And I'll try and do this one pretty quick, and then we're going to use some of that snark crap. Alright, let me put this other stuff back away. Alright, where's my rag? Put it back where it belonged. That a girl. Alright, let me put away really nicely, and we don't want to get it out. Oh my god. I know, Dee Dee, that's the way I think, and it just pops out of my mouth, and then as soon as I say it, it's just like, oh, Dee Dee's going to give me crap for that. I can't help myself. I wish I could. I wish I could. I just can't. The thing is, just start anywhere. Dee Dee thinks it's easy being me. It's not. I'm telling you. It's just not. Let go. Public service announcement. Please be advised, Janet does not come equipped with a filter. Our sincere apologies. There you go, Tina. Yeah. I should get on Amazon and look for one of those filter things, right? I've been doing really good not buying anything from Amazon lately, too. You know what? I ought to be doing both sides of the paper at once, because if I do run low on material, yeah, I got to do both sides at once. Yeah, then it's going to match. Otherwise, it's not going to match. And we must be matchy-matchy, you know. I wonder if I'll ever run out of magical paper. At this point, I don't think I'm going to. Read and chat. You don't think I should get one of those filter things, Tina? I don't know. There's something really weird on this paper. I don't know what it is. But it's all good. It almost feels like I wiped it with white acrylic paint, or I don't know. It's just got a weird feel. But whatever it is, it did seal the magicals because they're not popping out. Which magicals, they say they're permanent, but they move. I don't care what they say. You've got to get them absolutely, completely dissolved or they move. So whoever tells you they're permanent, oh, you could, yeah, baloney. I don't know if I said anything. I think I meant to, but I don't think I actually said it. I started binge watching MASH, you guys. The old MASH. Alan Alda, Gary Berghoff, all that. Man, they just don't make shows like MASH anymore, I have to say. By today's standards, MASH could not be on TV because of the sexual harassment and all this stuff. It could not be on TV today, but I have to say, it was funny. Hot Lips Houlihan. I didn't realize where she had gotten her, because it's been how many years? I don't even know. Alan Alda is an old man now. But I didn't know where she had gotten that nickname, and it happened in the very first episode from some general that she had served with before. But honestly, that show could not appear on TV today. It would be so politically incorrect. I think that might be why I'm enjoying it so dang much. And I had to sign up for Hulu to get it. But that's okay. I'll just do their free trial and then probably get rid of that too. The 4077, yep. They just, when I was watching it, I was just like, man, they just don't make them like this anymore. This was so good. I wish we would get away from that so that we could laugh at stuff like that again. And everybody's damn feelings wouldn't get hurt, because you can say anything to me. If my feelings get hurt, that's my damn problem, nobody else's. They did some funny stuff, though. And what's really funny, and this wasn't by design, but I was reading, I finished one of them, and I'm just now starting another one, a book on people who have defected or escaped from North Korea. The first one was a North Korean prison camp. Julie, when I signed up, it was $11.99 a month, and I'm pretty sure I did not sign up for any extras. So how come you're getting such a good deal? Because I didn't get that good a deal. But I'm not sure that I'm going to keep it. I know they do have good content, though. I will give you that. I'm doing this side. Because I just quickly looked through. I used to have Hulu. I ordered Hulu originally when they were, I think they had Downton Abbey. Is why I originally signed up. I wanted to see that. But yeah, I was kind of impressed with some of the content that they had on there. I'm not going to put that one there. But anyway, I've got it for a month now, so I'll watch as much of Hot Lips Houlihan as I can in that month, and then make a decision. Considering I spend no other money on entertainment other than art supplies and streaming services, I shouldn't be such a damn Scrooge, if I'm being honest with myself. Just saying. I chew Robert out all the time. Dude, you can't take it with you. Okay, Judy loves Hulu. There's a website where you can go get a lot of good movies for free. I'll get you guys the link. Okay, cool. The IMBD website is actually pretty good too. They have a lot of stuff on there. You don't have to pay for it, but you do have to watch commercials. So, but yeah, IMBD website is pretty good for free content. Because there's almost virtually nothing on regular TV anymore that I even like, other than maybe History Channel. Robert likes like History and Discovery and stuff like that. That one's kind of dark. Yep, we're going with the dark. Who cares? Get over yourself. Tina, since I won't get the link off of chat, and unlike Dee Dee, I don't go back and reread chat. I should, but I don't. And I'm not going to even apologize for that either. Would you send me that Facebook Messenger? If you don't mind, please. Thank you. Of course, it might be 3 weeks. Well, no, but they did quit sending me notifications, so I need to get on there and find out why they quit sending me notifications. I'm probably being punished for some damn thing that I don't even know that I did. That wouldn't surprise me. I don't even go on Facebook hardly ever anymore. Some of these little scraps of this magical is very cool looking. That one I'll probably leave because I like that pink popping through those little blue designs. That's very cool looking. Hi, May. I see people saying hi to you. I didn't see you come in. Busy gluing here. Busy gluing. Can't talk, Arton. Wasn't that Blade that used to say that? Can't talk, Arton. Does Blade stream anymore, by the way? Does anybody know? Now that I mention him, I have to say either YouTube has turned off notifications or Blade hasn't been streaming. Does anybody know? I occasionally see some of his figure drawing. I know he's still arting. I just don't know if he's streaming. Since he moved to Houston, he hasn't streamed. I'll check chat to see if anybody answered me about Blade. A lot of you new people may not even know Blade. Hi, Safia. Okay, Arlene's saying Blade, question mark. I don't think he streams anymore. I haven't seen any, at least. But he does, yeah, I see his art on IG. He streamed after he moved. Yeah, see, I haven't, his channel name is Artistic Biker. And his wife is an art teacher. And Blade was funny. I enjoyed watching Blade. And he was actually one of the few male streamers back then. There just weren't that many. So Blade was kind of a treat. And he always streamed, I think it was Thursday nights. Artistic Biker. There's a lot of old streamers that you just don't see much anymore. Blade's one of them. Laurel. A lot of them I don't even see on IG. It's funny. The community changes all the time. There's always new people come in. Old people go in. And you know who else I miss is Sarah. Little Sarah. He started up about a month. Okay, he is streaming. Blade and Jurian, yep. Urian. Alright, well, I'm going to have to look for him. It makes me wonder if YouTube has turned off my notifications, because I know I had notification for Blade turned on. I know that for certain. And YouTube has jacked with my subscriptions and my notifications, so it could be that a lot of the people that I think aren't streaming anymore, I'm just not getting notifications and I don't think to go look for them. That could be a lot of it. I want that crinkly papers there. That probably has a lot to do with it. There's not max number of subscriptions you can have, is there? Maybe they just think I hog all the subscriptions or something. I don't know. Alright, looking down here, in here it looks like I've just glued shit in there, which is what I did. So now I have to go over and maybe fix that a little bit, because I like it when things kind of disappear so you can't see that it's a bunch of junk glued down. But I do like the white and the light and the dark. Jen Oz, that's another one. God, I wish she'd start streaming again. She was on Thursday night as well. You never get YouTube. Okay, Safia, then it's not just me. A billion subs, you think, Tina? Well, I'm getting close then. YouTube is going to start being nice to me soon. Is that what you're saying? Just hold tight. It's only a matter of days. No, I can't say anything. They haven't jacked with me too much. But I do pay attention and see how they jack with other people horribly. They haven't messed with me, but who's going to mess with my small little channel here? I mean, I can be offensive, but all right, looking on the page here. Unless I've dropped a bunch of this, I don't have that much left, so I need to get over here and make sure this page is covered. I've noticed as of last 2 weeks, I don't see any lives I normally go to. What's the point of the home tab? I'm on my phone usually. Oh, that's right, Emma. Gosh, I hadn't thought about her in a long time. I did enjoy her stream. She was one funny woman. Gosh, Maid, that means you've been around for a long, long time, if you remember Emma. I really like that right there, but I'm going to have to put something else in there. It's just too boring. And that probably isn't fair for you new people to talk about old people, but I don't know what got me thinking about it. But there's a lot of them that you just don't see anymore. And actually, I hope they're out living life, having, you know, fun. Alright, I'm running out of stuff here. I've got a couple more left, so I've got to be selective about where I put it. Yeah, why not? Who cares? An hour from now, I won't even care. But I do like that part right there. There we go. And you can't really see. I guess I can see a couple of places where the string art pokes through. Let's use the bright colors. All right, that's about as good as it's going to get, boys and girls. Just smushing off some of the extra matte medium before I stick it in a lab experiment over here. there we go. I think it's mandatory to take a break from the internet every now and then. It's good for your soul. Yeah, I'm actually thinking about, I don't know if any of you follow Dave Rubin, but he does a entire month off, the month of August. And he's been recruiting people to join him in his hiatus. But he literally like puts his phone in a box and locks it. I'm not sure I could do that. But as far as not consuming it every day, I can kind of see how that would be appealing and kind of be a reset. And that's, I think, what he calls it, like a reset, where he's just resetting his brain to pay attention to what's going on in real life and what's, and I'm thinking, you know what, maybe it's time just to do that. Just get the hell away from all the idiocy in the world. Over here, you can definitely see that orange. I didn't get it covered, but I'm not going to worry about that. As long as they lock you in the box. Are you saying you don't think you could handle it? I don't know. I think I could. I think, here's the truth. I think I would read a lot more. I think I would, I don't think I'll ever watch TV more. I mean, I'll binge when it's convenient for me, but to go just look for something to watch on TV, nah. But yeah, not going on Facebook. IG is not offensive, so I don't mind IG, but if I'm going to give it up, I'm giving it up. Like, I'm just going to commit that this is it for the whole month. You are on hiatus. I would still stream for you guys and go to Dee Dee's streams, because to me that's a commitment I've made to other people. And I'm, I may be the biggest goofball on the planet, but if I make a commitment, you can bank on it. It will absolutely happen unless there's an emergency. And I'm the most loyal person you would ever know. So those are the two traits I would say you could count on. Yeah, Twitter is a cesspool. But I have to say I get a lot of entertainment over there. There's some funny freaking people in this world. Alright, I'm going to hit this with a heat gun after I lay down the stuff that I moved. And I'm going to try and think up something. I'm thinking about taking just like a dry brush and do a little bit of dry brush with, I wish I had that color blue, the turquoise blue. Or I don't know, or just leave it alone. I don't know. Yeah. That doesn't surprise me too much. That you're also, like, if you make a commitment, you die with it. lot of matte medium on, I think so, Tina. Yeah, I had a lot of matte medium on this. It's going to take a little while to dry. I'm just going to hit it for another second or minute. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try and find that turquoise blue. I know I have it in color shift, and well, that was just stupid as hell. We won't talk about that. And I'm only going to choose from the colors that I brought out. This one might be the one that I'm going to do, and maybe I'll use like bubble wrap rather than a stencil. Oh, I've got some big bubble wrap. Let's try that first. This is some weird bubble wrap. The air's not really good in it. What good is bubble wrap if you can't pop it? That's going in the trash. All right, here's a piece of bubble wrap that we'll use. IG is Instagram, and Instagram is good because it's photo based. You load your photo and, you know, maybe make a comment on it. Others can look at it, like it, comment, whatever. But it's just, yeah. It's low stress, I guess, is one way to put it. All right, this is the green that I chose, aqua. Let's see if this will even show up. I gotta get out. Oh man, what a mess I just made. All right, here we go. There must be a huge booger in there. We're not going to disturb the booger. And I don't want it to make just one great big blob, right? I'm just going to fill in, oh, I'm off camera so you guys couldn't even see that. I'm just going to fill in some of these white spaces. And that green, blue-green is actually matching pretty darn good. So that was a good choice. Good choice. And this probably will just blend right into the background. You won't even see it with your naked eyes. But because it will appear all over, it'll blend it all together with any luck. That's the intent anyway. Probably could add. Hang on. Let me add a little bit of the navy as well. Okay, Kathy, go have a great afternoon. Pop bubble wrap in traffic. I used to sing along with the radio. I hated traffic so much, and now when I occasionally, not often, but occasionally I will turn on the news in the morning and see those people, because they do a traffic report out of Tulsa, and you see the people sitting in the traffic, and I hate being this kind of butthole, but I am this kind of butthole, so it is what it is. I always get a little bit of satisfaction that I'm not sitting in that traffic. And you'd think I'd go like, oh, I feel sorry for those people. No, I feel so utterly, totally superior, like, I'm not sitting in that traffic. Is that bad? But really, I see that traffic and just go, oh God, how many years did I do that? And not only the traffic, but I drove in Denver traffic, rush hour traffic, and snow. When I see bad weather traffic, I just sit here and feel so darn smug, and I know that's probably going to send me to hell, but I can't tell you how totally smug and superior I feel when I'm not sitting in traffic. That's so bad, right? Just like, suckers! I'm so going to hell. But I did it for a lot of years. I did it for a lot of years. So, I paid my dues, boys and girls. Alright, you guys probably can't even see this, but I think just putting this on there is helping make it a little more cohesive or something. I don't know. I just make this crap up as I go along. But I like the little bit of dark here and there, and I'm thinking about splattering it with black. What do you think? Would that be just too much? But black splatterage, oh, you know what could be a good thing? Oh, yeah, I'm going to do it. I use that navy blue. I'm going to put some circles on here because I can. I will get out my tin of circleage here. Let's do this size. That size. Okay, Arlene, see, I totally get where he's coming from, because I'm the same way. Alright, we're just going to put a few circles on here, because we can. There's nothing wrong with a good circle. The worst traffic to drive in, because I traveled for the whole last year that I worked in strange cities, so I would fly in on Sunday night and then have to show up at the office Monday morning. And so you're in a strange city and you don't know what traffic patterns are, what time people get up and get moving, you know, stuff like that. That is the worst. It is the absolute worst to fly into a city and have to drive in their rush hour traffic. And New Jersey, and if any of you are from New Jersey, I'm sorry that I'm going to badmouth your city or your state and your traffic, but New Jersey absolutely was the worst. The absolute worst. And I didn't even have to drive that far in New Jersey. They did get me a hotel that was fairly close to the office. Probably had to drive 8 miles. About 8 miles would be my guess. Because there were no decent hotels close to the office. Alright. I feel better about that. I did like New Jersey, though. Yeah, the roads are horrible in New Jersey. They are. But I did like being in New Jersey. I didn't think I would. I mean, and I had some issues in New Jersey, but it wasn't the state itself. It was more the employees. So New Jersey was a headache, but it wasn't because of the state. And the best Philly cheesesteak sandwiches on the planet. No left turns. Exactly, Tina. You had to do those jug handles? Yeah, and next thing you know, you're lost. You're out in the middle of nowhere, freaking lost. Yeah, and you can't turn left. Yep, that was me. Oh, you live in the Black Hills of South Dakota, Cindy. Hi, by the way, and welcome. I would, if I didn't live here, which I love it here, I wouldn't mind living in the Black Hills of South Dakota. I think that's gorgeous. I've been there tons of times. And yeah, I'll bet the motorcycle rally. But you know, the motorcycle rally up there is probably like summer is here. Without it, we would have zero economy at all. So, you know, you kind of put up with the buttholes, and that's, yeah. I did, Tina. One night about 10:30, 11 o'clock, I ended up in a really bad neighborhood and had to stop and ask. It was before GPS and all that. Yeah, I had to stop and ask directions. It was not pretty, and I was not happy. Okay. I'm making some splatterage here. I hope I'm not sorry for this, but I'll be cleaning up splatterage for the next week now. So if you're wondering what I'm doing for the whole next week, I'll be cleaning splatterage off the camera, off the shutter that I pulled down to keep the light out. Yeah, that's what I'll be doing. Mr. Clean erasers work really good. Just saying. The worst traffic, and of course I haven't driven in every city, so I thought Los Angeles was bad, but worse than Los Angeles is Atlanta. When Dee Dee says Atlanta traffic is hell on earth, she is so not, well, she never said that, that's my words, but she is so right. Atlanta is the most unbelievable crap traffic I've ever experienced anywhere. This page came out really good, and I like it now. Now I have to put fun stuff down. Just drawing splatterage. Yeah, that blue mixture turned out really good because it's not too dark. It worked out good. All right, let's go back now. I'll put a piece of deli in here just in case I have some still wetness on there. Let's look at our snark and see what, if you guys even like the idea or if you'd rather have me do something else, because it doesn't matter to me. These, I was thinking those, now I have such a big mess, I may never find the stuff I was planning on using. For real. Okay, here's some of it. There's Dee Dee's stuff. What'd I do with those? Okay, and there's the stuff that I had already cut out. Alright, all I need now, and I think I know where I put it. God, I'm going to be cleaning up for hours. Here we go. All the way down at the bottom. Okay, these I'm actually thinking about using on this page. So, it does have a white border around it. See if you think they stand out where you can see them. Or if I should outline them in black. I can put this one down. Or is it just too busy for them to even stand out? You like it? Thanks, Terry. We had a bad storm in Niagara yesterday. High winds, hail, heavy rain. Flashlight. Ooh. Yeah, see, I'm not really crazy about thunderstorms. Doing great on the likes chat. Thanks so much. We're only shy 3. Thanks so much, you guys. You're the best. I don't care what Dee Dee Willingham says. What do you think? Should I put those in there or leave them out? I kind of like them, and I want to use them. Yeah, they're going. I don't care. I've got to save some, though. Actually, I'm going to pull her up. Because I'm going to say, if I do this double page, I'll have more circles than I have stickers. Alright, you like them? Alright, so I'm going to alternate. We're going to use both pages as stickers. I like this one. And I might have to trim them out a little bit. Alright. I should just do some math, because I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let's just assume that there'll be 11 on the other side. Yeah, I'll have to leave some blank. That's okay. And I might outline these in black. Who knows? I'm going to cut the weird edges off this one, though. Oh, okay. I will, CB. I'm going to cut these crazy edges off this one and try and make it more form-fitting. Because they die cut this to make it easy without keeping them uniform is what I mean. But I don't care, so I'm not crazy about the way they cut them out. But we're going to fix it. Okay, this one down here is Maxine saying, no hurry, none of this is going to change your life one teeny little bit. So get over yourself, whiner. That's what I would add. Oh, where I got the stickers from? Dee Dee sent them to me, so I don't know where they came from. My motto, and I'm going to try and offset them. I'm not going to slap them right in the middle like I did her. My motto, you can never be too rich or have too many cookies. I like the rich part, man. I'll put her over here. Yeah. And I probably could put glue stick or something on the back of them. We'll just see. If they pop up, if they don't want to stick to the matte medium, I'll just put some Oohoo on the back. This one is Maxine saying, nice days are for wimps. Put your big girl panties on. You can't always get what you want, but I can. So, how many did I say? 2, 4, 6 plus 9 is 15. So, I could leave like 3 circles blank. 1, 2, 3, So that one I can use. This one says, you can't always get what you want, but I can. I'm having to alter them a little bit. Take off a little bit of the white. And I don't know where Dee Dee sent them. I think somebody sent them to her, because I remember somebody saying, you got to send the snark to me. And Dee Dee listened. I like Maxine too. Alright, so there's fewer Maxine than there is these, so this one needs to be a place of prominence, because it says, I know I'm not perfect, but I'm so close it's eerie. And there's just a lot of truth in that, you know? I don't like those corners like that. This one I'm going to put right on the edge at the top. Okay, this one, the book needs a little haircut. That's going right up in the corner. Okay, so just thinking. And I don't have to use them all, because I don't necessarily think I want a sticker in every circle. This one I'm not crazy about. Take an envelope and stuff it with a letter to me. I'd rather I'd add something different there. I'll bet these stick in here. Of course, how often is this book really going to be opened and used? That's the truth. Off with the corners. All right, let's put some over here. Oh, I can't do it over here. I've got to finish the circles first. Ah. Well, you know what? You guys don't have to watch me paint it black, but I could draw the circles with my handy dandy circle template. Let me go ahead and draw the circles, because I can paint the background later. I must have been using a different circle template, because that one's bigger. I was going to carry these circles over, but yeah, that's... Okay, this one I can. Let me see. If I'm going to ruin any pen, which I probably am trying to write on matte medium, I'd rather ruin a Sharpie, because I have tons of those. They're a dime a dozen. I don't want to wreck my good pens. Alright, we're just going to try this, and then I can go ahead and put the stickers on. And then later on I can paint this black background, so next time you see it, yeah, it'll have the black background. Dang, pop-up, stop it. Let me see. Maybe I want to use this one so we can see it better, and I won't have to paint quite so close. That would be a good thing, right? It would. There we go. And I can plan for a little bit bigger circles. I didn't think I had a bigger circle template than this. Wonder where I hid it for myself. Because I do that sort of stuff a lot. That one I want up there, but I don't want the circle right in the middle of the circle. Alright, let's see where this one is. Yeah, I must have another circle template somewhere. Because these aren't the same size. Not that I care. I would like to figure that out, though. So that continues onto this page. Maybe I don't even have to worry about it. Just leave it a partial circle. I think I'll do that. Because I ain't going hunting for another circle template. Does make me wonder, though, where I've hidden stuff. Some of those circles are in the damnedest places because I don't want it right in the middle of the circle. I don't think I did, CB. I don't think I did use a compass. Because I'll get out a template in a heartbeat. To get out the compass, I either have to be doing something pretty precise or it does not come out. I do like to do compass art, however, I will say that. I really like compass art. I don't know, did you guys do that in school? Compass art? And I don't know if my spacing is somewhat uniform or not. I'm just figuring out that I got to get 1, 2, 4. I'm not going to worry about it. Oh, I turned on my desk lamp. Sorry. That really jacks with the light. I'm sorry. I do it so that I can see, not realizing that I'm wrecking you guys' lighting. I am surprised this Sharpie has done as well as it's done. There we go. The spine just gave way, but that's okay. I'll glue it back. I still have spirographs. I love spirographs. Hey, Uncle Dan. 10th grade geometry. Yep. I love geometry and doing that sort of stuff. All right. I think I'll do one right up here going off the page. We'll go ahead and put the stickers in, and then later on when I have time or I'm watching somebody on stream, and so I maybe won't use all the stickers, and that's fine too. I don't have to. Nobody's going to make me. What's new? Your boobs, your tush, or your face? Uncle Dan, that is your question. Just think of this as a mooning in an envelope. I actually should save that and put it on an envelope. Here's a bright spot in what was a boring day. All right, there was one thing that I was thinking about when I did this that I thought, well, I can cover that up. It's going right there anyway. Maxine ain't going anywhere. You like the difference between one just outlined and one painted? I'm not sure. Of course, depending on whether or not I get motivated to actually fix it. Yeah. We'll see. By the time I quit manhandling this sticker, it's not going to have a sticky left on it anyway. Mooning. All right, this one is this girl, so she can... All right, I'm actually going to cut this off. Like that. That one says, don't let life or the dessert tray pass you by. Is May leaving? Oh man, that hurts. See ya, May. Have a great day. Manhandling. All right, here's one. Sometimes a cheery smile can make your day, but usually it takes money or sex. That's a totally inappropriate thing that I would Totally say. For no other reason than I want to see what expressions people will make. Are they horrified, or are they just wanting to laugh and they're afraid? Because sometimes there's something wrong with me. Just saying. All right. I got a cough again. It's going to hurt. There you go. Sorry. I don't necessarily want them all going the same way either. No, she's going to have to go down here. All right. That one I actually am going to save for an envelope. But I do like what's new. Your boobs, tush, or face. I do like that. But this one I am saving. And then probably, just for the heck of it, I'll leave one other blank. Maxine's going right in the middle of this one. And I'll use one more of these. No, not about a letter from you. Yep. Here's the one I'm going to use. News about me. You know it's going to be thrilling. Oh, you're having lots of thunder, Tina. Well, if it's really close, you turn off that computer. Well, you're probably on your phone. I was going to say, if you're on your computer and there's thunder nearby, you go turn off that computer. Because if it hits a power line, it will fry your devices and radios. As soon as we hear thunder, Robert Vaughn is running around here turning off his radios. The sticky on these stickers is actually pretty good. So with any luck, all right, you guys take a look at this and tell me if you think it's somewhat balanced. I just feel like it's too matchy-matchy, but oh well, who cares? This book's going to get closed and it'll be months before it gets opened again. All right, so let's see. I could put one more on. One more. And then each page has 6. Or, okay. Yeah, I have a surge protector out on my pole, but I still don't want my stuff to get fried. I don't mind paying them $5 a month extra for that surge protector. Of course, now I've been paying for that surge protector $5 a month for 20 years. Do you know how much I paid for that surge protector? But it's the only way. It's like buying insurance. If anything in your house gets fried, they have to buy it. You know what? I think I'm not going to put another one on there because these are all too small. I think I'm not going to put another one on there unless I put it right here. Half and half on the page. Is that a Maxine question? Which one, Dan? I've already forgotten what I said or what I was talking about. You're going to have to refresh my memory because I'm old and I can't remember for 10 minutes what I was talking about. Hell, 10 minutes, that would be awesome. I can't remember 5 minutes. Holy crap. And I hope you guys are happy because there is a mess here that I got to deal with now. which I'm sure makes some of you just happy. All right. We're going to go ahead and put her on this page. Then I know it's balanced and it's okay. All right, that's got all the snark. I will probably go ahead and paint the background just because I want to. And who knows, I might outline them in black. Who knows? I'm not old, I'm vintage. Thank you. You have dang near have to have one on everything here in Florida. Oh, yeah. All right, let's flip over. This one you guys said you want a nice quote on. Well, I don't have those at hand right now, so I do have nice quotes, however. I just don't have any, unless it's in that one thing. Yeah, I just don't have any at my elbow because I kind of set the snark aside. Looking for it. There it is. There's got to be a nice page that would work on, right? Yeah, see, these are all snark or funny or something, so they're not going to go on there. I'm going to have to leave the butterfly because throw kindness around like confetti. I like that, but it doesn't go on that page. Let's see what this one is. There's always hope. Well, that one would actually work on that page, and it's almost a good color. What do you guys think? I'm going to let you decide. Because right now you're looking at almost the entire page. This is as big as the page is. From here to here, you're seeing it. Here to here, you're seeing it. I probably would put it down here or something like that. Either down here or up here. And I know there's a glare. How can I? There. I'll have to hold something up so you don't see the glare. You guys tell me what you think. I don't care. There. I'll shield the light. I actually don't mind that one. I would ink it in black and maybe even put black around it on the page so it pops out more. We're here at the stream Love Us and Snark. Young Frankenstein quotes. I don't know, I kind of like this on this page. I wish there wasn't a glare where you could actually see it. Give me some feedback here. Pull the camera out so you can kind of see it better. Yeah. Yeah, maybe up there would be best. Top right. See, that's what I'm thinking too. Just leave this page kind of blank and up here. More straight rather than, if I put it over here, I'm going to put it the same angle as the butterfly. If I leave it over here, I'm going to leave it straight. If I leave it down here, I'm going to I kind of like that lettering popping through, so I think I'm probably going to put it up there. Looks good in the top right. Okay. Top right, second page. All right. Top left, CB. Look at bottom's too crowded. Yeah, down here I'm not real happy with. It's either going to be here or here. Or closer to the center, I could put it there. Or out there. I don't know. Just do it. Okay, CB, just do it. Damn it. She's so tired of my dumbass right now. All right. I'm actually, I'll just put Oohoo on it. If it pops off, it sucks to be me is all I can say. Alright, before I smush it down. Alright. That's where it's going. I'll probably go around it with a black pen or something so it sticks out just a little bit more. Let me see if the Sharpie's gonna work. So mistreated by our public. Do you call yourself the public now, CB? All right. Is it still Mental Health Month? I don't know. Dan, I think I deserve Mental Health Year. Okay? Just give it to me for my birthday. Mental Health Year. All right. While the mess is out, I'm going to go ahead and cover this with matte medium because now this is just a weird thing about me. Anybody else can tell me if they're this way too. That thing I cut out has a glossy surface. I don't like the gloss on the matte page, finished page. So the way to get rid of that is just cover it with matte medium and the gloss will go away. So, yeah. Now it'll just be matte and blend into the background a little bit better, in my humble opinion. Hit it with the heat gun real quick, and bye-bye gloss. See, isn't that better when the gloss went away? I'm about done, Tina, so you go take care of your mom. And Tina, honestly, do take care of yourself and try and get some rest. Adios, amigos. Okay. That looks a lot better without the glass. All right, we're going to do one or two more, and then I'm going to call it a day. All right, that page, as far as I'm concerned, is as done as it's going to get. Now this, I was going to put one of the big ones on this one, but I was thinking about framing it. I like Bring Back Common Sense, which I could just drop it on the page like that, and I probably will end up doing two of these. Okay, another thing I could do is cut these apart and put I do a thing and then called what I want down here. Maybe that's what I'll do. What do you think? Yeah, we're doing that. Because I could mat it on some white or tear it out, you know, just do that. But I think I'm just going to cut it apart. All right, you guys get ready to make fun of me, okay? Just get ready. I don't care. I want the same amount of space. Y'all can make fun of me all you want. I don't care. Don't care. That's one of those things that if I don't do that, it would make my brain hurt. And I've done pretty well without hurting my brain so far. So just work with me on this. Do you think I should mat it? Let's just do a little experiment and see. I'm just going to use some spray paper. May not be straight, but if I'm going to do this, I'll actually measure. We'll just do the best we can. All right, tell me what you think. If I mat it, now I could mat it on any other color too, yellow, whatever, but I kind of think white would stand out. All right, y'all tell me if it should be matted or not. Kind of like it matted. Oh yeah, Rachel, that X-Acto deserves a spanking a lot. You like it matted? See, I do too, CB. And then I probably would go ahead and ink the edges. So that's going to be really torturous for you guys. But yeah, I like it matted too. And I honestly think I like it matted in white. So there's that. All right, Dabbler. Hi, Dabbler, by the way. Dabbler likes it matted too, so. That one, actually, I'm surprised that I did so good on that. Well, my pea-sized brain won't be happy with that, so let's just measure it and see. All right, that's 1 3/4. And this is just crap paper. All right, this one is, and I'm adding 1/4 inch all the way around, or roughly 1/4 inch. And there's going to be a fold in that, but it's okay too. Forgot the measurement this way. I think I know it. Wow, I can't believe that Actually, all three of those are the same, same width. Or same, yeah, same length. Go figure. I'm drawing the lines so that when I cut parts of it off. And see, this one is already annoying me because there's less room down here than up there. That's all right. We're going with it. It's the way it came. I'm so glad I got to use my ruler. If you cut the caul in half, it will fit the center better. Oh, that's right. Thinking. Oh, my cutting mat is under there. All right, I'm thinking about what you said. If you cut the caul in half, it will fit the center better. Let me see here what I got. I think I'm just going to butt it up. I'm just going to mat it and then cut it in half, CB. I'm not going to make a big deal out of it. It's already got a fold in it, so what the heck. All right. I think we've got it, and it's going to work. And I'm officially running over my time right now, so this will be the end of it, but I will go ahead and get this matted and put down. I need to rip some of these glued pages out. They annoy me. All right, here we go. All right, I think that's pretty good. Oops. All right, I think the new name for this journal that I'm working in is going to have to be called the Book of Snark. And then every time I find something that is snarkish, it will have a home. I think my life just got so much better because of this brilliant idea. All right, and because the lettering is a little bit distressed, I'm thinking it would be better if I did go ahead and just ink the edges. It won't take but a minute. So I think I'm gonna do it. Think. Because I don't have near enough stuff out here yet. I need to get all this stuff out, and I only have part of this stuff. Everyone needs a snark book, right, CB? Duh. I could have just as easily done this in brown too, and even colorized the paper brown because it would look good on that green background, but I think this will stick out a little bit better. And if you guys like these snarky things, just use them and write it out yourself. You don't need to like have the pre-printed stuff. Use press lettering or stencil, lettering guides, lettering stencils, whatever. Make them yourself, and you could have your own snark book. Because just like CB said, everyone needs their own snark book. Duh. I wonder if Robert would want to run into town and get me a Brahms burger. Doesn't a Brahms hamburger sound good? With a vanilla milkshake? Sounds really good. Hang on, I'll check chat when I get this all inked up. All right. Bring the book back. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and measure and see about where half falls on this. Two and 3/4. So it's right at the, that I couldn't have planned that better if I tried. Holy crap, Olaf. Whoever did this layout did a really good job because it's right where it needs to be. And this I can eyeball. I know about where I want it and adjust it accordingly. That might be painful for some of you, but it's okay. It has to be that way. All right, we're going to glue this down, and then we're out of here. I think this Oohoo is going to stick good on the matte medium. I really do. But if for whatever reason it doesn't, or I start getting things popping up, I will get out the double-sided tape and just lay it back down again. But I think if you use a good coat of the Oohoo glue, It's better than a lot of the glue sticks. It works, in my opinion, a little bit better. Alright, and I know you guys are freaking out. I'm freaking out right now. Got to make sure that's straight. Holy crap, my eyeballs are good. I was less than a 16th off. I'll do this side first. Okay. All right. Type them out and print it. Yep, you could do that too, CD. There's 100 ways. So if you like this idea, get down on it. This one's going to be a little bit easy because I've got the middle of the book that's going to have to determine about where it lands. And it's really not that critical. Yeah, I'm not going to mess it up. I'm going to take whatever little bit of time I've got to make sure it's right. I know where I want that then. All right. Sweet. That's just about as good as it's going to get. And by cutting it apart, I mean, you might be able to see some of this, but yeah, it's going to be okay. That won't bother me, because I know it's the ditch of the book that's jacking with it. And if I want to, I could actually color that in black so it looks like it's just part of it. So yeah, that's good. If it does bother me, I'll work with it, but I think it's going to be just fine. Okay. I can't believe that spacing worked out that good considering I didn't have a plan going in. That's just kind of freakish, actually. That's way freakish. way, way freakish. And I think it looks crooked in the camera because my book is actually crooked. All right, I'm liking the Book of Snark right now. All right, Goonie Birds. I'll probably pull this out on another stream at some point and work on it. But yeah, we got stuff done today, so that's good. I'll go ahead and paint this. I don't know what I'm going to do with this page. It needs a lot of work. I like this one. I've wanted that butterfly on there forever. And that's going to be the only nice thing. But there is always hope for Snark people. This, I don't know. I think this was 4-letter words. I think that's what we were doing. 4-letter words. I do a thing called What I Want. I like that. We worked on this page. I glued this junk down. I might cover that. I don't know. I'll just see what ends up feeling right or what doesn't. I don't care. Alright, this one, I'm going to say I glued together, so we'll never get to work on it. This. Bring back common sense. Yeah, we've got some good pages to work with, so I'll keep my eyes out for other stuff that I might want to glue on the pages. But yeah, we got some stuff done. So thanks for hanging with me, you guys. Yeah, we'll pull it out again. Thanks, Joan. Thanks, Dabbler. I appreciate you guys coming and hanging with me. Go have a really fun rest of the day, whatever you do. Dorothy says bye. Bye, Dorothy. Get well. Just keep on getting better, okay? And I'll catch you guys somewhere, sometime. And I want you to feel really sorry for me because I got a big-ass mess to clean up here. And it's probably your fault. So, I'll see you guys later. Be kind. Love you guys. Bye, Terry.